Hey there, friend. I'm Cindy Brockway. I'm a courage coach and the founder of the Courage Hub. And I am so glad that you grabbed your copy of the Clarity and Expansion Reflection Guide. It is one of my favorite ways to help busy professionals because the goal is to step back from the chaos, to get grounded, and then to see what really deserves your time and energy. So, before you dive in, let me give you just a quick walkthrough. You will notice when you download the guide that it's going to walk you through four simple steps and then give you some time for reflection. The four steps follow the RISE framework, RISE. So the first one is release. Release what's weighing on you. The I stands for inquire. Inquire about what's true for you right now. The S stands for strategize. Your next small step, whatever that might be, whether you're certain or uncertain, just thinking through what your next step could be. And then the final letter is E in act. And this is a plan with calm and confidence that you can just utilize some of the brainstorming that you do in this clarity and expansion reflection so that you can move forward with confidence. And I just wanted to share that the first time I ever used the RISE framework myself, I was navigating one of the hardest seasons of my life. My son had just been incarcerated for 25 years. I was starting a new position, and I was just wondering if I had the strength to hold it all together. In fact, I even moved completely out of state because there was just such a heavy emotional weight that I was dealing with. And so I utilize this framework, and the very first step, the R, when I wrote down that word release and started thinking of what I needed to release, what came out was the pressure that I was putting on myself to be the strong one for everyone, even when things were just beyond what I ever thought would be happening to my son and our family in this situation. The guilt for me being able to move forward when I knew that he couldn't and wouldn't be able to for 25 years. It was tough. And then the fear of what others might be thinking about me or about my son. That was a pretty heavy ball of emotions. And when I utilized that framework, even that very first step of just releasing those thoughts really helped me to realize that peace, it's not about being okay all the time. It's really about giving yourself permission to breathe, to reflect, and to take that next step, whatever it might be, with compassion. So I know the RISE framework is pretty simple, just four letters, but it's very powerful. And I use it in my coaching all the time. So you can use it anytime now that you have the clarity and expansion reflection guide. Use it anytime when you're feeling scattered or fearful or uncertain and you're ready for a reset. So if you'd like some help, maybe some personal support, turning your reflections into maybe a clear 7-day action plan, I would like to encourage you or invite you to schedule a Clarity Kickstart coaching session with me. The button below, you click on there and you can get it scheduled at a time that's convenient for you. If you're feeling like to have a little bit of support to figure out what that next step might be for you. Or maybe setting boundaries is your next big growth edge. It's what you're focused on. It's what you've been thinking about. And if that's true, you can check out my Boundaries Breakthrough Bundle. It is packed with scripts and some self reflection tools to help you protect your peace and energy, regardless of what's going on around you. And either way, start with your guide, take a deep breath, and decide what's next for you. And remember, clarity begins with the quiet decisions that you make every single day.